As soon as it comes up, yes,
Yeah.
the sky is already clearing. I don't want to bring back bad memories, but I do want to kind of recap what we've been going through the past 4 days. Indianapolis, and I know there are many spots who have picked up more than this, but this is the official report from the Indianapolis International Airport, how we keep records here in the Indy Metro, picking up 3.4 inches of rainfall over the past 4 days. Yesterday, we tacked on another 1/10 of an inch. But compared to the monthly average for all of April, which is one of the wetter months of the year, 4.34 is that monthly average. So far this month, we've picked up 6 inches, and the total 8.6 is the record amount of rainfall for the month of April. So this is certainly a very saturated setup that we've been dealing with. A lot of those flood warnings, as far as the aerial flood warnings, have been allowed to expire. But a lot of this is feeding into our local waterways, our rivers, our creeks. They are all obviously elevated, and it's going to take some time for that water to recede. So do want you to be prepared for this. Along a lot of our local rivers, we've got these ongoing river flood warnings. So please keep that in mind, as it will take a couple of days for that water to start to go down. We need some dry time, and we're going to get that both today and tomorrow. We're bringing back the sunshine today, and we're going to start to elevate our temperature as well. 48 degrees during the 9 o'clock hour this morning, and eventually we are headed into the 60s by 1 p.m. 66 getting into the 3 o'clock hour, and we are looking at highs today. Some of us getting back into the low 70s. That is the case down in Bloomington, down to Bedford, low 70s. We've got 69 here in the Indy Metro, up to about 66 for our friends in Kokomo. Indy 11 back in action this evening, going to kick off here at 7 o'clock. At the Carroll Stadium, downtown Indianapolis. Clear skies. Finally, the Indy 11, they've got some good weather. As the sun goes down during the 8 o'clock hour, temperatures will hold steady in the 60s. Now, getting into the day tomorrow, we're going to have a couple frontal boundaries move through. Should not bring much in the way of rainfall. However, we'll increase cloud cover a little bit. Also going to increase our temperature for Sunday. So we're going to start off more mild in the upper 50s and eventually recover into the upper 70s for your Sunday afternoon. Many spots knocking at the door of that 80-degree mark. 81 for our friends up in Lafayette, 80 in Greencastle, 79 here in the city, getting well above average over the next several days as well. That's going to take us into next week. Now, there will be, again, as I mentioned, a couple frontal boundaries that will impact us. Will bring some increased clouds. This is at 7 a.m. on Sunday. Noticing here temperatures in the 50s, staying more mild. And then as this boundary eventually moves through in the late afternoon, evening, might spark a very stray shower. That will be the case as well overnight into Monday. Here's 7 a.m. on Monday. Then this will all clear back out. But we're still talking temperatures to remain well above average into the first part of next week. We'll go 77 for a high Monday. And once again, looking a little more unsettled starting Tuesday and beyond. Scattered rain storms going to be a possibility as temperatures gradually fall back into the upper 50s to wrap up next week on Friday.